Everyone's building an AI for almost everything today, but what about an AI agent that can actually pick up your calls and close deals? Think of it as an SDR that works 24/7 and never misses a call.
Hi everyone. So today we are going to create a simple experiment video. But as many of you ask in the comments, you want to know how to, create the ideas or, generate the, structure and how to edit. So I am going to explain to you a little bit about those things in this project. So basically there has been use of 3 colors in this video. As you can see, there is this white, okay, and then there is this black, then the green. So the green has been used in 2 different shades, which is this dark green and this light green. Okay. Now, as you can see in this video, there is no use of b-rolls or cinematic type of editing. This edit is mainly focused on icons and shapes. So as you can see over here, he is not moving away from the type of edit. Everything or every scene consists of an icon or a shape. Okay, so as you can see in the start, there are these icons. Use circle shapes over here, okay, and then line, okay, another shape, and then this square, rounded square, and then again this icon, then this text, again this circle, clock type of thing. So in this whole video, icons and shapes are only used. So now we are going to start by applicating this edit. So first what I'm going to do is, keep this aside, extract the audio, okay. So hit text, bring a default text in those start key and select this. Also many of you in the comments are asking, the interface which I opened. It is not something different, okay. Everyone has that in their computer or PC. So I think it might be different for a Mac, but for Windows, just press Windows plus dot key and this will open up, okay. Now the next thing is this. So I have got the same, image of this or similar one. So how did I get it? Let me show you in ChatGPT what I did. First, I took a screenshot of it and pasted it here, and my prompt was, can you see the computer bot in this image? To which ChatGPT replied, yes, it can see. Okay. And then I told it to remove the green circle and leave only the bot. So it generated this image. Okay. Now I'll just head on inside and take care auto removal. So I will take this image as separate, make it small. Again, I'll bring in a default text, Windows plus dot key, and this time I'll be selecting a circle, make it big. Okay. Now I'm going to select the same color as this circle. If I select this, the color, and hit here to make the same color. Okay, put this above the circle, okay, like this. Now I just make this big, okay, something around 20 seconds, and select these, hit Alt plus G to make them a compound clip. Now first scene is hit transform keyframe, go ahead and then hit transform keyframe, go to the start, also hit blend and make the opacity 0 and bring it down. Go here and make the opacity full. So we'll get this. I can also head on to the first keyframe and make the scaling 0. Okay. Now the Alt plus K, and then let's smoothen it out. Okay. So we'll get this type of animation in the start, and then as you can see over here, after it opens up, then these are coming up. So it's simple to make. Simply go inside, just copy this circle, paste it outside. Okay, and let's make it a bit darker. Okay, something of this shade, and make it small. Okay, so after this opens up, just place these. I'll just place 4. Okay, So you get the idea. Okay, now let's remove these rulers. Now the next thing is bringing in the icons. So I'll just bring my random icons over here, as this is black but we want it white color. So what we are going to do is head on to filters, select negative and put it on this. Okay, it's small. Okay, now I have to simply make them compound, meaning the circle and this icon. Okay, so when this opens up from here, I'll just turn to video and hit transform and blend on all. And then what I'm going to do is go to the first keyframe, okay, and bring it here, make opacity 0, so it will open up like this. Then hit alt plus K, then cube it out. Okay, now I'll fast forward this section where we'll be doing the same animation to all the icons. Let's put this below or here, yeah, so it will come from behind. So what we'll be doing is put this ahead one by one. Okay, so it comes out one by one, okay, smoothly. Now after this opens up, this whole thing will go up, okay, and this side circles will fade out and then this line will come. Okay, so let's make that. So after this opens up, first what is happening is whole thing is going up. Okay, so simply I'll just select everything, hit alt G to make all the compound clip, and then from here hit transform to frame, go ahead and bring this up like this, hit alt plus K. If you want to move it more up, what you can do is decrease the size or just make them smaller at the start. Okay, nothing else. And then from here just open this up. Okay, first let's see the timing. So it goes up at 3 seconds, around 3.5 seconds. So I just open this. Okay, and around 3.5 seconds, what I'll do is just select our icons, run to video, hit blend, go ahead and decrease the opacity. Okay, hit alt plus K and then cube it out. Spin them closer. Now I'll just uncode coffee and just paste it on all the clips. Now let's go back and see. Okay, now the lining. So I have already made the line animation for you, so you can use. So what we can do is simply after this goes out, just bring this here, okay, below, and let's put it over here, and we'll bring this here, and then you can see this animation, and then again this animation is there. So what we'll be doing is default text, Windows plus start key, symbols, the square. Okay, let's make this light color, it's bigger, put it below the line or no, above the line. Okay, and then we'll bring in our PNG, put it over here, head on to filters, bring in our negative, then I can head on to my effects. Okay, and select this shake and bring it on this. Okay, so inherit this phone ringing animation. So then this is there. Now I'll just simply select this, hit Alt plus G to make it a compound clip so it comes up. Then I'll just hit video. Okay, transform and blend keyframe, put it at the start, and then transform and blend keyframe. Go to the keyframe and drag it down like this, and then it will come up here. Okay, decrease the opacity to 0, hit Alt plus K, and let's just smoothen this out by hitting cubic out. So we'll be getting this animation, and the similar way, as you can see, like you can get this. Okay, so what I can do is go inside the compound clip. Okay, let's make this bit dark. Okay, so make another one. I have already given the animation, so you can use the other one. Okay, and after this simple text is there. Okay, so in this text, one by one, so this text is coming. Okay, this is sliding down, can use position keyframes, and then this is simple typewriter animation. Okay, you can use. So if you head on to text, bring it here, animation, and then you can search for typewriter animation in this. Okay, here it is, the typewriter animation. Okay, then you look at that, and for the end I've already given you the GIF. So to produce this GIF, so where these icons or this GIFs, how you can get is just head on to this fill pick website, and in here basic rounded field. Okay, you can get so many. Just search for here example clock, you can get so many. Okay, so these are static images, and for the animated clock, what you can do is just head on to fill pick again, hit clock here, icons, select this as animated, then let's suppose I'm selecting this. Okay, now head on to edit colors, now change the colors. Let's make this outline black to red, this to yellow, anything you can make. Okay, so after doing, just head on download. Okay, then I'll go back. I've already made that, so I'll just bring it over here. You can see. Okay, so with this, the animation is over. You can finish the last two animations yourself. See you in the next video.